Hi Matthew, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
We're at the Town Hall Square. What's going on tonight?
Well, it looks like a few people have pitched up tents. They are staging a protest against the bedroom tax and the cut in homelessness provision from the council.
Alright, and is this so Leicester City Council are doing this, yeah?
Leicester City Council are cutting the number of beds for homeless people by about half.
Alright. And so do you think this is going to have an impact on the city of Leicester?
I think it's important that a message is sent to the council that homelessness is an issue that can affect everyone, and that the bedroom tax is a very unpopular move that they need to stand strongly against. I think that this, if a number of people come and stay here tomorrow night, I think that will send quite a strong message.
Right, so is this why you're covering the story then? Because
yeah, I'm down here to cover the story tonight. I've been working with people who are homeless for a number of years. People involved in squats, who live in London in residential and commercial buildings. And I think that with the criminalisation of squatting, we are going to see an increasing number of people on the streets.
so it seems like they're trying to limit the options for people that are on the streets, well, vulnerable people really.
Well, it seems they're punishing people for getting into situations where quite often it isn't their fault. The government have introduced an arbitrary policy where a number of people who are disabled are going to have to pay money they haven't got because their equipment relating to their disability is being used, stored in a room which the government considers to be a spare bedroom.
Well, yeah, you said there that it's actually going to be hitting disabled people most.
I think 2/3 of those impacted by the bedroom tax are disabled.
And that is
the High Court have recently ruled that it's okay for the government to take its actions and unfairly discriminate against the disabled.
So this comes on top of the Atos assessments. What was going on there with disabled people?
I've not had to undergo an Atos assessment. I'm not classed as disabled, so I haven't got first-hand experience of that. But I know that many people are being encouraged to go back to work when they're not fit to do so, and it's part of a government policy to punish people who, as said, might find themselves in a situation of desperation where it isn't that individual person's fault.
Well, there have actually been there's been a talk of the councils actually refusing to evict people because of the bedroom tax. Now, I think it's 23 councils across the country now. Have Leicester City, do you know if Leicester City Council have said anything about this, whether they're going to actually evict people or not?
I don't believe Leicester Council have given a response to questions on this yet. I know a number of other councils have, as you say, refused to evict people, with council saying they're going to do what they can to prevent a need to evict people. And councillors, even Tory councillors across the country, have resigned on this matter. It's something that politicians across the board feel very strongly on.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the one in Wellingborough.
Wellingborough, yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that's right. And also as well, there's a bit. As I said earlier, there's going to be drastic cuts to Leicester. Now, Leicester's going for the City of Culture, and we've got the City Festival this weekend. How do you think the people are going to respond to people taking this action?
I think there's going to be a lot of confusion at first. I think maybe a lot of frustration that the festival has been disrupted, but I think people who engage with the protesters here are going to understand, or been given the opportunity to understand the reasons why people here are protesting. I think that people will support that.
Alright, that's brilliant. Right, thank you very much, Matthew. Okay, thanks.